You guys, this is the Level Up Gamer. This is the some gameplay footage of the 1.08 update. Just going to give you a quick little glimpse of whatever the fixes does, and so you guys can see the stability. I've already played through most of it, just messing around in the just screen selection, the change guns and stuff. There has been a small improvement, but nothing really noticeable. Do small stuff like get in some cars, ride around, and see if anything's changed. And then maybe in the next video I'll try the legendary guns. But this is just a quick gameplay of that, so you guys can get an idea. Not too much have changed because, like I said, I've went through most of the did some small gameplay, and then not much has changed. It's still laggy in some aspects of the game, but not a lot. And then, like I said, I'll test out the legendary um, update and see if it actually took place in another video. But right now, it's just the basics, like the menu selection showing FPS. I don't know if you guys will actually be able to see that because I haven't really seen any improvement, like really dramatic improvement. Like it's still not as smooth as the PS3 version of the game, but there is a difference. So again, I appreciate them going out and doing the update at all. But is there a dramatic difference? Not really. But there is a difference. Like you'll see in a moment that there is a difference in gameplay, but not a dramatic difference. Not a difference in the sense that if you've already played the game and you had it, and you've sold it, and you want to go out and repurchase it simply for the update, I'm going to tell you just not even go out and do that because it's not worth it in that sense. But if you haven't played the game and you currently still have a Vita, um, I'd say go ahead and grab the game and re-download it and try it. Now, I currently have a level 51 Necromancer. I kind of stopped there. I did have some troubles before the update, which caused me to kind of stop playing the game. It was some really massive glitches as the levels started to climb, especially in the area of the Iridium Blight. My car was kind of the wheels of the vehicle was actually phasing into the ground. So as I was riding, it was kind of more like I was doing a floating thing rather than actually the vehicle staying on top of the ground. So I don't know if I'm near a station where I can jump to the Iridium Blight, so you guys can check that out and see if the vehicles or actually the wheels will actually stay on the surface of the ground rather than phasing into it. That would be kind of awesome. I mean, as for the I think I'm actually near travel station, so I'm gonna go ahead and travel to see if I can go to the Iridium Blight area. Let's travel to the Iridium Blight and I can try out and see if exactly if the car actually phases into the ground or not. Just get a vehicle out of there and see if it actually phases in the ground. And then I'll also real quick after I get out of the station, go ahead and go through the menu so you guys can see if see if there's been an improvement in the FPS of the menu screen. In my opinion, like I said, I don't really think it has, but you guys can see for yourself and judge it based off of that. But I don't really think there's a huge difference from what I've seen. A slight difference, but not a huge improvement. Then I'll have to try the legendary gun selection and see if that actually made any real difference. So all right, let's go over here. some of the I don't know if it's me, but the graphics looks like it's a little bit better. Yeah, it looks like it's better. Like it looks like the wheels are staying above ground. Because it was just on the actual road itself where they were actually sinking into the road, but it looks as if everything is okay now. It's like it's staying on top of the road surface. It wasn't the actual rock or the dirt part that it was actually phasing into. It was actually the road in general. So it looks like that patch has taken. Alright, let's get out of there. Alright, go into the menu. Now as you can see, the menu comes up pretty quick. Now you can see there's a slight improvement with going left and right. It still takes some time. Like I'm pressing a button a few times before it responds. Like, and I don't know if that's a game issue, but I am pressing it like I'm pressing it 2 or 3 times before it actually decides to respond. Now, moving around in the game, selecting guns and stuff, that's still pretty quick. And most of these legendaries I've got when I switched my character over to the PS3 and kind of traded. My girlfriend got some guns from some friends online, and I just kind of took the guns once they reached level 70. So these guns weren't actually gotten in the Vita version of the game. They're kind of cross play from the PlayStation version, the console version over, and I just brought them over. As you can see, I still can't use most of them because they're level 61. An Infinity pistol is like these. I can't really use them yet, but again, you can see it still takes a time to switch over. So I don't really see exactly what what the update has done. There is a slight difference. As you can see, they kind of move over when they do. When it does go, it kind of goes a little bit quicker, but yeah, see, I'm hitting the button. You can hear me clicking it. And for each click, it should move as soon as I click it. But instead, and this made me think that my buttons on my Vita was messed up, and they're not, because with other games like Freedom Wars and stuff, the response is quick. The response on the Vita for this game is not as quick, and it takes time to switch from screen selection to screen selection. As many times as I'm pressing, it should be really quick. Like the console version would be like flip, 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 like I'm flipping pages in a book. Yet there's still nothing. So I don't understand, what did they waste their time for? Like I said, I appreciate the fact that they did it, but I don't understand what they wasted their time doing, because it doesn't show at all, other than the fact that my car isn't phasing in the ground anymore. Now, moving up and down really was never the problem, because I don't see like with this is fine, because with each press I'm getting an action. So in each press it's moving around. Like with this, I can move around. It's actually doing what it's supposed to. Same with the screen selection. I'm moving around to select a weapon, going back and forth the screen. That's responsive. Each button press is actually giving me the action I want. As whereas when I'm going from using the RL shoulder buttons to move from screen to screen, it seems like there's still a slight delay. So That, I don't know what that did in that terms of that, but I don't really see a huge difference there. Um, as for gameplay, it it it's still normal to me. I didn't really have a problem with the gameplay. Yeah, see, no real big difference there. Like it still fights the way it's supposed to fight, and like I don't know. It's to me, it's still not as good as it could be. Like in terms of console quality, the graphics are still the same. There wasn't a graphics bump, and when you get into the fights, into serious battles, like those was only a few of the bully mongs that was there, and you see it was still slightly glitchy in terms of how fast it went from me turning from one point over to the other quickly. Like even if we go to a less intensive area, like even if we go to the fridge area and fight the guys, it's in that area. It still seems like it's not as fast as it should be, and I don't understand what allocating that extra 77 megabytes or kilobytes or whatever it was in system RAM over for the game's speed, and it actually never really solved any issues. Like it's still slow, it's still laggy, there's still some choppiness in turning to fight other enemies. There's still some lag time delays between me pressing that shoulder button from left and right for my weapon screen. It's not as fluid as you would have wanted it to be. Things load a little bit quicker. Like I don't really. People said there was a difference in the loading times for the screens, but in all honesty, I haven't seen it. I don't see a huge difference in load times. Yeah, like I said, not a huge difference. Nothing. It wasn't an update to be super excited about. Did it help? A little. Did it make a huge difference? No. Is the game still awesome to play? Yeah. Will it make you go out and repurchase it or re-download it since you already have it? No. Not that kind of game. Alright guys, I'm just going to go ahead and cut the video right around here. As you can see, it's not much of a huge difference. There's not much that's changed. Like I said, the speed of the game still plays the same for me. It doesn't seem like plays any differently. In terms of the rate drop, I don't really see that much difference in the rate drop because I haven't really played any the boss battles. Like I said, I'll go towards the guy and rewatch the video and see how it's done to see if I can get any legendary guns, but to me it doesn't really seem any difference, and playability seems exactly the same as it was before. It doesn't seem like it's any better or worse than it used to be. Everything plays out almost similarly. And like you see, it still lags at certain places when you get more enemies on the screen than most. Difficulty level is still the same. It don't seem like it's gotten difficulty, which I always felt like the version like the Vita version was a little bit easier than the PS3 version anyway. In my opinion, it just feels like it's not as hard as the PS3 version of the game. Like when I fought the warrior, I killed him easily with like not even no help and weak weapons. It wasn't as difficult. So, but yeah, I'm gonna call it a quits here, and maybe when I get the chance, I'll upload a video and let you guys see what the yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna call it quits here, and let you guys see what the other videos look like in the future if it improves anymore, or if they release any more updates. So I'll see you guys in the next video, and thank you for watching. Peace.